The filter-free diary. Uh,
Good afternoon. It's 1:28, and I thought I would share a little something with you. I learned something new this morning, and I've had some time to process it, and I thought I would share it because it's kind of cool. Because we talk a lot about how we're the number 4, but we talk about it because we're on level 4, but we look like a 6. We don't. At least I didn't think we looked like a 4 until this morning, and now I think we look like a 4. And I guess it can't really work for animals. I had to think about it. I guess it really does only work for humans. That's kind of cool. All right, so as a human, we tend to believe what we see, right? Like, there's a saying, I gotta see it to believe it. And that's kind of honestly how magic tricks work. They depend on you, relying completely on your eyes. Anyways, not about magic. So that's why, we tend to think of this as a polarity world, because we can't see spirit. We can really only see technically we can only see the feminine. We can't actually see the masculine, but a lot of us are aware the masculine exists or is contained up here. And interestingly enough, that's kind of part of what I want to talk about. So setting spirit aside for now. Sorry, bro. Just talking about the feminine and the masculine. As the feminine here on this planet, it's the body, it's the physical, it's it's the form. So I'm gonna call it, the plus, the body being the plus, because it does things in the physical world. And then we have, the masculine, which is the mind, which is, the recording, the thinker. It creates, but it creates in its mind, in the negative space. So I'm going to give the mind a minus. So people, in general, if you look at them, they're a plus and a minus. Or if you look at them from top down, they're a minus and a plus, right? Because the mind, the masculine part, is up here, and the feminine part, the body, is down here. Even though this is body, but anyways. And as a female, I'm a female. I was born with boobs. As a female, my body is definitely coded female, right? So my body is a plus because it's a body, but then it gets another plus because it's coded female, right? So I'm a double plus on my body, and my mind is still masculine, but because of my environment and my surroundings and how I integrated into society, my mind is coded female. So even though it's the masculine element, it took on a feminine trait, right? So my mind is a minus plus, whereas my body is a plus plus. Right? I'm a 4. Isn't that cool? That's cool. So for a guy, their body is still the feminine, so it's still a plus, but now it's coded in the masculine, so they're a plus minus. And their mind is a masculine, and because of their environments and their surroundings, they were coded masculine up here too. So for a guy, it's a minus minus, a plus minus. Isn't that cool? Like we couldn't be more different if you think about it. A minus minus plus minus is like the inverse of a minus plus plus plus, right? Did I go too fast? Are you still with me? Because now we got people that are like, I want to switch around my body. And so if you're a female, if you're born female and you're a minus plus plus plus, but then you're like, I feel like I'm masculine, so I want to be male on the outside. You're not really changing the mind, right? The mind is still a minus plus, but now the body will be a plus minus. That's a whole new kind of evolution that didn't exist before. You know, because they might be thinking that they're transitioning into the masculine, but I mean, technically their mind is still coded the way their mind's been coded this whole time. And if they can get society to treat them as a masculine, then that slow process of converting this plus into a minus might start to happen. It might not. How old were you when you did all this? Anyways, I'm not even trying to get into it's all that. That's pretty cool, right? Like, not only are we on level 4 and we look like a 6, we're coded as a 4. I'm coded as a minus plus plus plus. How cool is that? That's awesome. So I just wanted to share that with you today. Hopefully you found that insightful. Just steal someone else's words. Have a good day. Bye.